and say, neighbor, you gotta learn how to shout through the storm. Shout through the storm. We understand that in the scripture, in Psalms, it was a very low point in David's life. And at the same time, he was the voice of a spiritual believer under depression, longing for the renewal of the divine presence, struggling with doubts and fears, but yet holding his ground by faith in the living word. Let me build my case now. Job felt isolated from God. He's reading about Job when he learned that he was a man of integrity, whose trust was in God. His ways were perfect. His life was above reproach. This was no inclination, evidence found in his life. Yet in just a few short hours, he was reduced from a wealthy man to a poor, miserable creature who lost everything he had. Where is your God when you need him? Well, there was Joseph, the son of Jacob. He was the apple of his father's eye. He was a part of God's covenant. But his jealous brothers sold him as a slave, ended up in Egypt, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. Where is your God now? Well, there's Moses, who was sent to Egypt and led the Israelites, slaves out of bondage. God worked marvelous things and to set them free. But then came the Red Sea. Help the boy preach. Then came the Red Sea, cornered on every side. Pharaoh's army was close behind, mounted on both sides of the Red Sea. Where is your God now? Mary and Martha's brothers were desperately sick. He died. They sent word to Jesus, come on and heal him. Jesus didn't come near. The Bible says that he waited until Lazarus was dead and he was buried. Why didn't Jesus come near? Where is your God now? Well, I have another case. The disciples were in the midst of a bad storm. The sea was raging. The storm was coming. And just a while earlier, they were on the shore having fellowship with the Lord. But Jesus constrained them to take the ship and cross over to the other side. Is there anybody ever had communion with the Lord? Then the Lord told you to go somewhere, and just as you begin to go, hell came. Just as you begin to go across the sea, trouble came. But ask you a question on today: what is your confession? What is if God said unto you? Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, whatever it is the Lord said, you gotta learn how to hold on to God's unchanging hand. As I move the clothes, I came to let you know that you gotta learn how to hold on in your hand. The wind may blow, storm may rise, bring them in there, lightning may flash, but never name and say, I feel a shift now. I don't know about you, but I feel God's in the house. Is there anybody, somebody, know what God feels like on the inside of trouble? Let me call a few witnesses. Daniel was in the lion's den, and I want you to know that every now and then you're going to be thrown in the den, but you got to know who God is. Paul and Silas were bound down in jail, but you got to know who God is. Lord have mercy. There was a woman with the issue of blood. The Bible, Lord, the Bible lets me know that she heard of Jesus coming through. And I want you to know, sometimes on this journey, you got to learn how to get in the way and not out of the way. You got to learn that if God be for you, He's more than the world against you. What you said here, the Bible lets me know that this woman had an issue for 12 long years. She lets me know, Lord have mercy, the Bible lets me know that she's been on that she had. And the Bible lets me know that it rather grew worse. I heard the word say after she touched the hem of Jesus' garment, the Bible lets me know that she was healed immediately. Lord have mercy. And somebody, if you need to be healed right now, you gotta learn how to make your confession. It is well, no matter what it looks like. It is well, no matter what I'm going through. It is well. Shout yes. It is well. Yes. It is well. Yes. It is well. Yes. It is well. It is well.
Yeah.
Some of you looking at me like it ain't well.
Oh.
And I think the problem is now is that most of us, we're too cute. You worry about your weave that ain't yours. Mascara, fake fingernails, your three-piece suit. And whenever the enemy comes into your life, all you do is believe what the enemy says. Because cute people only believe God when things are going good. They don't know how to handle trouble. They don't know how to handle when situations come. But the same praise that you got when things are going well, you got to have the same praise in the midst of adversity. The same prayers that you throw up when things are going well, you got to have the same prayer in the valley. The same strength that you have while things are going well, you got to have even more strength while you're in the midst of the fire. One thing about it, God is faithful. The thing is, He's not slack concerning His promises. A lot of folks, we depend on our bank account, and that's mostly negative all the time. And now, got a job, sitting behind the desk. Uncle Sam is taking all